I just wanted to make this video and get it out there because I just want to just put it out there. You know, maybe it will help me with my healing process. So anyway, this is just hard to talk about because it just is, because at the end of the day, females be embarrassed when we like somebody, then they turn out to not be shit. And excuse my language, but the way I feel after what literally just happened to me, I just might cuss. I don't know. I'm gonna try not to. Okay, so anyway, if you guys don't know, I had met somebody, okay? I was still dating myself, and I told him that, but you know, I still tried to play like the little cordial role. It's very hard to just be by yourself. I was doing very well, but what I'm realizing, the closer I get to my finish line, it just feel like people are just coming after me one after another. So anyway, I won't really get into that story too much. At least not right now. I just feel like it's just not even worth it. But anyway, he's not who he claimed to be. He was a complete liar, and that's that on that. But what I'm irritated with, honestly, is men lying. Like, why do y'all lie? That's what really bothers me, and this is the issue I was really having. With every guy I have previously dated, God has always warned me about them in a dream. So because he didn't give me any warnings about this person in a dream, I just felt like everything was, you know, a-okay. But I just always felt like something was not right. Like, I could not put my finger on it, but I just knew something was off. So, you know, I just kept on going with things. So as I'm driving today, like, I felt a little like I'm okay in the sense that once I see somebody's true character, it's easy for me to walk away because I don't play when it comes around to people's character, because their character is them. There's no changing that. So anyway, so as I'm driving, I just realized, you know, like, I felt upset with God because it's like, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me? Like, what am I missing? I prayed. I still put you first. And I felt like you didn't tell me. But then I'm thinking to myself, and I'm like, I said, I know you won't leave me or forsake me. And I'm just really in my head at this point, because sometimes we want a direct answer, like yes, no, or leave this person, because I've had that before. But this time I did not get that, but I can't say the signs weren't there. And so I'm just like, you know, I have a prayer life. I talk to God all the time. And that intuition that we have is the Holy Spirit telling us. So when I felt those things of saying something is off, something is not right, that was still God. But because it wasn't direct, it's like we have to learn to acknowledge his presence and really understand how he speaks to us instead of always looking for a voice, because that was something I struggled with, and he dealt with me in a car with that, because I really felt the way. It's just like dang, even though like I'm good, it's still early on. It was nothing past 3 weeks, so that's really not bad, but still, that person could have got me off my journey. But whoo, child, I was really in a car talking to God, like, why? Like, why would you let me go through this? And it's like, dang, I can't blame him for this. I have to take accountability and understand that I just did not recognize his presence like I thought I did. So then, to make matters worse, I go on Whole Foods. On my way in there, this man was like, do you realize you're a something? And I could not hear him. I said, what? And he said it like 3 or 4 times, and I couldn't hear him. I said, what? So I stopped so he could get closer. He was like, do you realize you are an Israelite? And blah, blah, blah. I was like, and I just walked off. Because, baby, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. So then, you know, I go, because I went to Whole Foods for water and oatmeal. So then I get to the water. I'm like, why am I carrying this daggone water? I should have got a basket. So whatever. So then I'm like, okay, let me get the oatmeal and go. So I go get the oatmeal. Let me turn my phone down, you guys. So then I go to the oatmeal aisle, and here comes a guy. And he's like, excuse me, you look familiar. I hate that line. Shut up. Don't know. I don't look familiar because I don't be out. So anyway, I was like, oh, okay. He's like, what's your name? And I was like, Raee. Like, because I didn't even want to tell you my name because I'm just that irritated. I don't know how he got Brandy out of it, but I'm just like, whatever. I'm not even going to correct him. So he was like, I don't see no ring on your finger. I said, just because you don't see no ring on my finger don't mean I'm available. And he was like, oh, well, I didn't say you was available, but you're not married. I was like, no. Like, just shut up at this point. Like, do y'all not read body language when a female pretty much has her body language is saying, get the fuck away from me? Sorry for my French, but that's just what it is. So anyway, he's still ignoring it. So at this point, when I lose respect for you, I don't give you eye contact. So I'm reading the oatmeal because I'm comparing this protein brand versus another one. So I'm just reading that, not paying attention to him, and he just talking, and he is like, yeah, you're not married, this and that. And I'm just like, no, I don't know how he got to it, but he started calling me rebellious in freaking Whole Foods. He's like, you're a rebellious woman. Jesus says that you need a husband and you don't have one, and you're being rebellious because here I am as your husband right in front of you and you're rebelling against me. That's when I looked at him like, bitch, what? Because excuse me. And the way I'm feeling, I'm so irritated at this point, because it's like I have this issue with men faking like something they aren't, or just trying to really be so pressed to get me. And that just really took the cake for him calling me rebellious. So he's just constantly calling me rebellious, like I'm being attacked in freaking Whole Foods with a man calling me rebellious, that I honestly feel like I'm about to cry and have a whole breakdown, because I just found out this man is a complete liar and he's hiding himself. And I would say it stuck with him because I enjoyed talking with him, and it was just a lot of laughs, just like I finally can laugh again. I had somebody to joke again with, but that was it. But the intimacy won't there, and not that I had sex with him, but it just won't there. But I got all of that going on, and then I got somebody over here calling me rebellious to break me down even more, and it's like, you're getting closer to your journey. Like, people are really out here trying to break you at this point now, because you're really about to get a breakthrough. You're really about to break, soul ties and just unwanted bonds and things like that. And like, I was legit about to have a freaking breakdown in Whole Foods. Like, so I had to like walk away from this man, because he's still like yelling at me, calling me rebellious, and telling me that he's my husband and this and that. And I'm just like, what in the entire is going on? And there was another man in the aisle. That man looked so furious. He was so irritated. And I walked off like, yeah, I'm going to continually date myself. Because he tried to tell me I was wrong for dating myself, and that's why I was rebellious too. Like, I shouldn't be dating myself. And I'm just like, bitch, what? So anyway, so I walk off, and I'm just like, so I did say to him, I said, I can barely remember. I do know I said, when God sends me a husband, then I will be married. But he clearly ain't sent me one, and you ain't it. Oh, okay, and that's on period. So anyway, yeah, I walked off, and at that point, I could just feel like when I'm like really pissed, my body temperature goes up, because I'm about to turn into a raging bull. Like, no cap, like my temper can really get like that. So when it starts to get like that, my temperature goes up, and I'm about to start crying because I'm about to be pissed off, and next thing you know, I'm gonna black out, because my temper can get like that. It hasn't been like that in an extremely long time, because I do believe that I am healed from it. I did work on anger management and things like that. But he was definitely about to get me there, because it's like, okay, this whole bullshit just happened, and then I'm being talked down upon by a man that I don't even know. It just blew me. And so I get in my car, like, and it's just like, vlog about it, just talk about it, put it out there. And it's so hard to be so vulnerable to talk about your life like this, but at the end of the day, it is a real life situation, and it's hard to put my business out there. But then it's also like, I want to be very real with people and tell people, like, this is the things that go on out here, these are the things that go on with me, and this shit suck. I'm not gonna lie, it definitely sucked. And it's just like, what the hell? And I just wanted to get it out, because when I do talk to my camera, it definitely feels like I'm journaling, and I can just put these things out there and not be ashamed of it, because you never know what other people are going through. But Like, it is just really wild out here. And I feel like in all of it, I felt like with me being angry with God when not telling me about this man directly, like, I had to apologize to him because I don't want to be angry with him. And I feel like that was just a way for me to kind of turn my back on him. And I don't want to do that because I have come very far. And it makes sense for me to kind of go through things because, like, my finish line is so close. Like, what am I, like 3 weeks away from it? But it just sucked that this happened. It really do. But I was like, I'm gonna go home and I'm just gonna talk about it. I don't even care. Like, I'm going to put it out there. But I think it's just crazy that men will really talk down on a woman like that, not even knowing me. And my brother-in-law was, my sisters had did like a group FaceTime. This is about something else, but I had already sent them a voice note about what happened. And my sister was telling me that's what the Israelite men do. Like, they talk down on their women. It's like a tactic to get them. And that one of his friend's sister just had a breakdown from her leaving one because they tear their women down. They don't respect them. And I could already tell, I know that lady had to have a breakdown because for me to just be an innocent bystander getting freaking oatmeal and water and all of a sudden I'm being talked down to at the store, like, that was a lot. So imagine a woman that's actually around a man like that 24/7. Like, that's sick. That is very sick. And then for this man to just completely lie to me and then bring God into it, like, baby, you reap what you sow, and that's just sick on another level. Because to lie on God, child, that who would to do something like that is real sick, real sick. And I feel bad for y'all when, you know, God turn it upside down for y'all for doing something like that. And he don't play about his children. And I have changed so much. And for people to still try me is like, dang, like, I'm at a loss for words, honestly, right now. I'm just glad I got it out. I talked to you guys about it. This is what's going on with me right now. I will be okay. I know that for a fact. But I just wanted to put it out there. Because my journey is coming to an end. And at first I wanted to do a dinner and have people there. But at this point, I feel like with me being so close to my end goal, that at this point I just want to cut all distractions, cut everybody off away from me and just kind of isolate myself, and it just be me and Rupert, and I take myself to dinner, and maybe I'll come out of hiding in January. But as for right now, the only thing I want to do right now is stay away from everybody. That's all I can say, and I think right now that's just a good thing for me. So that's what I'm going to stick to right now, you guys. But thanks for watching this video. Please keep me in your prayers. Yeah, I had to do this video, and I'm going to post it like right now too. I just had to get it out there. Because the one thing about it, I forget what scripture it is, but when you confess things, like, you are set free, and it really helps you. And the more I would talk about it on my vlogs, you guys know how my videos go with me being vulnerable with my life. Every time I talked about something and faced it head on, I was set free from it. So this is, I guess, just another part of me that just died off, and it's gone. It's gone. But yeah. Thanks for watching, you guys. I'm about to lay down. I need to eat because I have to run. And I will chat with you guys another time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.